Hello class 8. Now we are in chapter 4 operators. We are discussing about different types of operators used in Java. Okay. Today we are going to discuss the relational operators. Before that, in the previous class, we have discussed about operators. So what we discussed, the operators are symbols which perform a specific operation on value provided, like plus sign, minus sign, asterisk, slash. These are the operators. These are the mathematical operators. So these are the symbols which perform a specific operation on values provided. Then we discuss operands. The values on which the operators work are known as operands. See, the values on which operator works, like a and b are the values in this example. In this example, a and b are values, and what is operator? Plus sign is operator. Here a, b and c are the values, and minus and asterisk sign is the operators. So the values on which the operators work are known as operands. And what are the operators? Operators are, these are symbols which perform a specific operation on values provided. So A, B, C are the values, and plus, minus, asterisk sign are the operators. Then we discuss about the mathematical or arithmetical operators. These operators are used to perform mathematical calculations on values provided. What is use of these operators? These operators are used for arithmetical calculation, like plus sign for addition, minus sign for subtraction, asterisk sign for multiplication, slash sign for division, and this percent sign, which is called the modulus operator, it is used for the division. Like if you divide 12 by 5, 5 into 2, 10. So 12 minus 10, 2. Remainder is 2. The same way, if you divide 20 by 2, then what will be remainder? Remainder will be 0. So if you divide an int value by an int value, an integer value by an integer value, then the result would also be an integer only, even if the correct answer is a decimal value. Okay. Why? Because the data type is int integer type. So Java truncates the decimal part in such cases. Like mathematically, if you divide 10 by 4, then it comes 2.5. But Java will give you 2 only. Why? Because the data type is integer. Both are integer. 10 and 4 both are integer. Same way, 9 is an integer, 2 is an integer. If you divide 9 by 2, the mathematically answer comes 4.5. But Java will give you 4 because its decimal part will be 0.5 will be truncated. Okay. Same way, if you divide 25 by 100, its answer will be 0.25. But Java will give you only the integer part 0. So this type of error can be avoided by simply declaring a variable as what type? Double type. Like double v equal to 10 by 4. So its answer will be 2.5. The same way, double s equal to 25 by 100, its answer will be 0.25. Why? Because the data type is declared what type? Double type. So it will hold a fractional value. Okay. Or an integer number can be made double by simply adding 0.0 to it or by multiplying it by 1.0. Either or both of the numerator or denominator can be made double. Like 10 is an integer, so make it double, 10.0, now divided by 4, now its answer will be 2.5. 9 is an integer, but 2.0 is a double, so divide 9 by 2.0, answer will be 4.5. Same way, divide 25.0 by 100.0, answer will be 0.25. So in our last class, we discussed about the operators, operands, and mathematical operator. In today's class, we are going to discuss relational operators. Now, what are the relational operators? These operators are used to compare two values. What they do? These operators are used to compare two values. That is, if you want to know which of two value is bigger or smaller. Okay, which one is bigger or smaller? Like A greater than B. Whether A is greater or B is greater. Condition is true or false. So what are the relational operators? Relational operators are used to compare two values and they give the answer in Boolean type, that is true or false. Like in the math, this greater than sign is called this sign is called greater than. In Java also the same sign is called greater than. Like if A greater than B. So if the value of A is greater than value of B, then output will be true, otherwise false. The same way, the second sign in math it is called less than. So in Java also it is called less than, like if A less than B. If value of A is less than value of B, then output will be true, otherwise false. So always remember, the relational operator gives the output in Boolean, that is either true or false. The single equal to, it compares in math. It is used to compare two values, whether they are equal or not. But the single equal to sign is known an assignment operator of Java. It is used to assign a values to a variable. It is used to assign a value to a variable. So, but double equal to sign, it is known as equal to operator of Java. And what does it do? It checks for the equality. It checks for the equality whether the two values are same or not. Like if A equal to B. If the value of A is equal to value of B, output will be true, otherwise false. The next sign, it is called greater than or equal to sign. In math, it is called what? Greater than or equal to sign. But the same sign is not used in Java. Java is this sign, greater than or equal to. Example, if A, value of A is either greater than or equal to B, either greater than or equal to B, then it gives the output true, otherwise false. Okay. Next one is less than or equal to sign. It is called in maths less than or equal to this sign. But in the Java, this less than sign along with the equal to, less than sign along with the equal to is known as less than or equal to sign. Example, if A is less than or equal to B. The last operator, it is called not equal to. Okay. But in the Java, the exclamation sign and equal to sign together, it is called not equal to. This exclamation sign is called the not equal to. Okay, like if A is not equal to B. If A value is not equal to B, then output will be true, otherwise false. All of the operators mentioned in this category result in output as either true or false, that is called Boolean type value. So for example, 10 less than 20. 10 is less than 20. Yes, 10 is less than 20. So output will be true. 10 less than or equal to 10. It is not less than 10, but it is equal to 10. 10 less than equal to 10. Yes, output will be true. 10 not equal to 20. Yes, 10 is not equal to 20. So output will be true. 20 greater than 100. You tell me 20 is greater than 100. No, the output will be false. 20 greater than or equal to 18. No, 20 is neither greater than 18 or equal to 18. So output will be 20 is greater than or equal to 18. Yes, it is greater than 18. So output will be true. 20 equal to 10. No, 20 is not equal to 10. The output will be false. So these are the 7 relational operators used in the Java. These operators are used to compare two values, whether they are greater than, less than, equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to, or not equal to. Next is, what is an expression? An expression is a combination of operator and operands. Combination of operator and operand both, which would result in a value, which will give a result. Okay. So what is expression in Java? An expression is a combination of operator and operands which would result in a value. For example, 10 plus 16. The 10 plus 16, 26. The 26 minus 6, 20. It gives a value 20. What will be result? Result will be 20. The result of expression 10 plus 16 minus 6 will be 20. The same way A plus B minus C. These are the example of expression. Next is, what is a condition? An expression that results in a Boolean value, that is either true or false, is known as condition. So what is called condition in Java? An expression that gives a result in Boolean type. What are the two Boolean values? Either true or false. So that is called condition. Any expression that uses relational or logical operators will always result in a Boolean true or Boolean false. It will result in what? It will result in Boolean true or Boolean false. Always remember it. So it is a condition. So if it is asked to you what is a condition, what will be answer? An expression that results in a Boolean value that is either true or false is known as condition. For example, A greater than B is, and if the value of A is greater than B, then output will be true. If if A is not greater than B, then output will be false. So it is a condition. A equal to B, it is checking for equality. If A value is equal to B value, output will be true, otherwise false. A less than or equal to B, if A value is less than B, output is true. If A value is equal to B, then also output will be true. A is not equal to B, if both are different, A and B both are different, then output will be true, otherwise false. Today, last operator for today's class, logical operators. See, logical operators are used to combine more than one condition in a program. What they do? They use to combine more than one condition in a program. Relational operator gives only one, and logical operators combine more than one condition in a program. The operators are AND. This AND twice without any space, it is called the AND sign, AND logical operator. For example, if A greater than B and A greater than C. To see if the value of A is greater than B and again the value of A is greater than C, if both the conditions are true, if both the conditions are true, then output will be true. Suppose if A is greater than B but A is not greater than C, in that case output will be false. In the end, logical operator, what happens? To get the true output, high output, all the inputs, all the condition must be true. Alright. Opposite of AND is OR. This is called OR. This two line like this, it is called OR sign. Okay. It is used when one of the condition need to be true. And in the AND what happens? AND it is true when all the conditions are true. Okay. If both the conditions are true, then only output is true. Or what happens? If any one condition is true, that means if A is greater than B and A is not greater than C, the first part is true, second part is false, the output will be true. If A is not greater than B or A is greater than C, first part is false, second part is true, then output will be true. If both are true, then also output will be true. If one is true, either one is true or all are true, then output will be true. Okay. So it is opposite of OR. How? In the end what happens? All the input, all the condition must be true, then only output is true. In the OR what happens? If any one is true or all are true, then output is true. So this is called OR logical operator. And see, the operators are used to combine more than one condition. So there are how many conditions? A greater than B, one condition. A greater than C, one condition. So two conditions are there. Last one, this exclamation sign is used for not in Java. This is called not logical operator. Logical operator not. It is used to reverse the output. If input is true, output will be false. If input is false, output will be true. If the output is true, then it makes it false, and if the output is false, it makes it true. क्या बोले? What I said? That if input is true, then output will be false, and if input is false, then output will be true. Like if not A less than B, if not A less than B, if A is not less than B, then output will be true. So these are the three logical operators we have discussed till now: relational operators, mathematical operators, and in today's class we discuss logical operators and what is the condition and what is the expression. So today this much only. You learn these definitions and practice the output. Thank you.